Look, the Houston Texans need Robert Saleh now. There's no debate in my mind who the Houston Texans next head coach should definitely be. I am sick of seeing this Houston Texans offense put up so many points only for this Houston Texans defense to give it all up. It's so sad, but we're gonna discuss this game next, and we're gonna discuss Robert Saleh next. Let's cue the intro.
It's the city of the dream team. Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, me. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block.
So, like I said, guys, getting Robert Saleh is an absolutely huge must for the Houston Texans because I am sick and tired for this offense of playing so great, so good. Deshaun Watson, once again, was amazing. No Will Fuller, no Laramie Tunsil, no Titus Howard. And what does he do? Puts up 30-something plus points, and the Houston Texans lose again because this defense cannot stop a nosebleed. That's the sad reality. That's the sad reality of it, is that this Houston defense continues to let down this Houston Texans team. Shall we look back in Watson's rookie year? The game against the Patriots, the defense let up. The game against the Seahawks, the defense let up. The game against the Eagles a couple years back where he throws that beautiful touchdown to Vincent Smith. And what does Alshon Jeffrey do? Take it to the house because Tyrann Mathieu F's it up. This defense has given up on the Houston Texans many times. Look at what the defense gave up last year when the Houston Texans were up 24-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. It is now time for the Houston Texans to get a defensive-minded coach to fix this defense because there is huge holes. That's what happens when you negate the defense in the offseason. When you don't sign DJ Reader, you don't keep Kareem Jackson, you don't keep Tyrann Mathieu, you lose your Davion Clowney, and your defense is gonna suffer like it has been for the past couple years. Deshaun Watson can only be so great. And we are seeing how great he can be, but it's still not enough because this defense is going to go out and just absolutely ruin the day for you. I mean, T. Higgins is an absolute beast. I love him coming out of Clemson. If you were watching me, during the drafts this year, I was saying T. Higgins has to be your answer. Look how great he is. He could be your number one wide receiver. He absolutely destroyed the Texans. There's no bright spot for the defense this game unless you're talking about Keon Crossan, who was not only covering T. Higgins, but was doing a good job on A.J. Green. But still, it wasn't good. Vernon Hargreaves continues to just freaking suck. It just amazes me how the Houston Texans love players who take pay cuts like Zach Fulton, like what Vernon Hargreaves did, and they're thinking, hey, we should keep him to take a pay cut. I know he absolutely sucks. This defense is a huge issue today. Brad Allen threw almost 300 plus yards, the first time he's ever done it, all over this defense. The pass rush wasn't there. Jacob Martin was decent. Jonathan Gennard was okay. J.J. Watt was a no-show. And Ross Blacklock is not looking like a good pickup, at the 40th overall. It's tough, man. And all this started to hit me that the Houston Texans really do need a defensive-minded head coach. I don't care what you say about Eric Bieniemy. I don't care what you say about Joe Brady. I don't care what you say about any offensive-minded coach. Eberflus and Saleh should be the top two candidates because of what they could do on the defensive side of the football. The Houston Texans are going to have an offense no matter who the offensive coordinator is because we're doing it with freaking Tim Kelly. And that's just the sad reality, is that we continue to have people hype on Eric Bieniemy. I myself hype on Joe Brady, but I'm wrong. The Houston Texans need to get a defensive-minded coach, or this team is not going to get better whatsoever. When you're looking about a potential staff he could bring the Shanahans. He could bring, what else is his name? I'm forgetting his name, but he could bring very good offensive-minded weapons to the Houston Texans to make Deshaun Watson a better QB. I mean, if you're looking at the Shanahan system, look at how good Kirk Cousins is doing. Look at what Jimmy Garoppolo is doing. Robert Saleh didn't have Nick Bosa, didn't have all these plethora of guys, and yet he beats the Arizona Cardinals last night and shuts him out. And that's what the Houston Texans need, a good defense. They need somebody who's going to prioritize this D, because now it's a huge issue. It is a major, huge issue for the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans have a lot of work that needs to be done, but Robert Saleh is the answer. Robert Saleh is the key for the Houston Texans to go on Super Bowl highs. I'm going to break him down next in a couple of videos, guys. But let me know what you think, because this defense is just god awful, and I'm sick and tired of Deshaun Watson playing great and being on the wrong side of games. Guys, let me know what you think. As always, go Texans. You guys have a great day.